Hello to all the Capricorn viewers out there. I hope that you are absolutely positively magnificent. This is Kimmy from Empress Moon Tarot. Super happy to have you here, whether you're a brand new subscriber or you've been with me for a while, including those that don't subscribe but come and watch the videos. I'm happy to have you all here. Would love to connect with you. So if you're interested in my videos, please click subscribe down below. Also, while you're here, if you could click that like button, that would be really helpful. Thank you very much to all of you that have been ordering personal readings, ordering extended readings, and liking, sharing, and commenting on these videos. Some of you like the live videos, some of you don't. I think I'm going to continue to do some of them, but there will be more like this which are not live. And so I'd expect to see some more live ones down the road. So okay, that feels good. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got for you for mid-month. We have the Three of Wands. Apparently I've got some dust on my board. Sorry about that, y'all. The Six of Wands. Beautiful progression. And Justice. We have the Eight of Swords. You know, while I was meditating on your cards before I started shuffling on camera, I felt a strong sense of many of you have been doubting your capabilities with regards to some area of your life, whether that's work or, you know, in your personal life. There's been something that you've been doubting. You've been doubting whether or not you're capable of achieving something, whether you're capable of moving forward in some area of your life. But because I was given that message, I feel like the message is that you have everything that you need in order to create whatever it is you want to create in your life. And maybe at the same time that I got that message, I also got the Eight of Swords. Not the card, but the vision. And so that may be what this is related to and why I mentioned it. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. Let's see what led up to that. Something happened to the stability for some of you. Some of you have had something that came along unexpectedly. May have been a financial hit, may have been a hit to your family, may have been health related or financial related, but it's caused a lot of worry and anxiety, and you're currently waiting on something. Now that won't be for everybody, just keep that in mind. And right smack dab in the middle of your reading here, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, but I'm not seeing love here. I'm seeing this is personal growth for you, Capricorn. If you're looking for love-related reading, you know, it's possible in the extended we may see that, but I would check your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs to see if we've got a love reading in those. I'm not seeing love here. Doesn't mean that it's not. We just got unrequited love. It's funny that would come up as I'm saying I'm not seeing love in your spread. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That may be why I'm seeing you focusing on something else. I don't really feel like this is on your person's part. This may be on your part. It may just simply be that you're, you know, in a period of being a little bit bored, or that the relationship just kind of has come to a point like where the fun has kind of dissipated out, like the relationship is starting to settle in, and that may be kind of getting to you a little bit. See what's on the bottom of that deck, because that's very curious. Children. For some of you, there may be children involved. It won't be everybody. All right, Spirit, what we got for Capricorn, please? We've got grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. You've got two very spiritual cards here in your spread, Capricorn. You've got the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And I feel like there's something going on internally for you over these next 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. We're only going to take the top two. Higher power, like I said, something spiritual going on here, and breathe. That's related to the burdens. All right. Card number 4 and card number 29, just in case numbers are important to anybody. All right, my dears, just a little recap since I did not do a sneak peek because of, you know, the way the month kind of got away with my dad being in the hospital. Past, current, future, I read across. Sometimes I read backwards. I read in a diamond going in either a counterclockwise or clockwise direction. And I also read the X or the diagonals. So our overall energy is this Two of Swords energy. This is being, you know, frightened, not wanting to see things for what they are. Maybe related to this unrequited love. You know, I just feel like a relationship has come to a period of stagnation. That doesn't necessarily mean that there's not love in the connection, but it feels more like you're coming to a point where it's like the humdrum of life, shall we say, like, you know, where everything is just kind of status quo, has you a little bit on edge for some reason. There's a lack of wanting to open up and be vulnerable. There's also a lack of making a decision. It's like there's something that you have to decide on with regards to forward movement in your life. And it may be a little bit anxiety filled. I feel like there could be a trigger from a past connection. I also feel like whatever happened here that you may have lost, for those of you that have lost some sort of financial income or lost some sort of business, may have lost like a client, something of that nature, or for those of you that have seen some sort of unexpected thing that's come into your life, whether it's, you know, health related or some other area. I don't really feel like it's love related. I feel like love is on the back burner for you right now. It feels more like this is some other area of your life. And here you are having to make a decision after this unexpected thing happened. You're waiting on something and you don't want to see things for how they are. You don't want to step forward and take action without really knowing how things are going to go, because there is this sense of confusion here. It's like you're just kind of waiting and hoping that everything just sort of works itself out and you're not going to have to make the decision. This is a fear-based card, really. Fear-based card. Where fear prevents you from moving forward. Fear prevents you from stepping outside of your comfort zone to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve, to bring about whatever it is you're trying to create in your life. And here at the very center of your spread, we have the Hierophant. This is you needing to spread your wings and fly. This is you needing to take that step, needing to work on your personal growth, needing to put an effort into your spiritual connection to whatever your belief system is. Your spiritual connection to your higher self, your spiritual connection to a higher power, a spiritual connection to, you know, angels, spirit guides. If you believe in God, if you see the universe as a being that, you know, whatever it is for you. I'm certainly not going to preach about people's belief systems. We all have an individual choice on what we are going to believe and not going to believe. And so, but I feel like there is a need for a connection with you, with some higher force. And whether that's just simply connecting with your higher self in order to trust your intuition to be able to make this decision, or if that's, you know, seeking spiritual guidance on your future movement. The Hierophant in this particular deck and in this position within your spread, Capricorn, is saying there is some aspect of your own personal growth that needs to be worked on. You need to educate yourself on something in particular. You need to work on your own mental state. Not that, you know, there's anything off with you mentally. It's just, I see here, the Hierophant is right in the middle of the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. This is mental burdens, physical burdens, kind of, you know, beaten down by life. And you needing to rise up out of that, to gain the wisdom that you need in order to rise up out of that energy, in order to rise up out of this mental worry and struggles that you've placed yourself in, and to be able to get to the point where you can start to release some of these burdens that you're carrying. But in order to do that, the work needs to be done within you. So we start out here in our past with the three of Wands. This is you waiting for something to come about in your life. This is you having put work into an area of your life, hoping to see a return, hoping to see a gain of some sort. For instance, this is somebody who's, you know, gone to school and gotten their master's degree and is waiting to see, you know, the perfect job come about that requires the skills that you've learned. This could be anything, though. That was just an example. Having put work in and waiting for that fresh opportunity to come. Hopeful. There's hope here in this card. There's hope in the 3 of Wands. But yet worrying because you're not seeing it come about. Worrying because you're not where you want to be yet. Putting tons of work and effort into the situation. Diligently pouring your heart and your passions into whatever this is that you've been trying to achieve. Whatever you've been wanting to accomplish. The direction that you've been wanting to go in your life. It's possible you have not been going in the direction you've been wanting to go in. And there's this desire that's pulling you towards that new endeavor, pulling you towards this new direction. But yet you're worried about making that change towards this new career, towards this, somebody may be moving. I'm getting moving for somebody. Towards this, you know, this new move, this new direction. Just for one person, and I'm not seeing it here, but I'm feeling it energetically. I'm feeling like somebody's moving to a new town where they don't know anybody. And I feel like there's a lot of trepidation regarding that. Or maybe they recently did. But this is a waiting card, just like we see here with the 7 of Pentacles. Now, there is admiration here. There is victory here with the 6 of Wands. Moving forward towards that victory lap. That's what we see here, this forward movement. You're being admired for the work that you've done. You're being admired for your ideas, your designs on your future. You're being admired for persevering and continuing to put this hard work and this effort into your life in some area. You may be admiring somebody else. You may be looking at somebody else and saying, you know, if this person can do this, then so can I. You may be looking for people within an industry that inspire you towards greatness, inspire you towards moving towards this new direction. I see that, you know, going forward, it's possible that whatever it is that you learn from these people, that you feel have had success in the area you want to go in, and that you're learning from. You're personally growing through their experiences, that it is going to bring that sense of balance in your life, where you feel like you've put all this work into things and it's now finally starting to come around for you. I sense that going forward, you're going to be seeing that perhaps in May or towards the end of the month. You might be seeing that things are starting to work in your favor. Capricorn, let me put a little bit more light on these cards. It's starting to bother me that there's not enough light. Ah, there we go. Shedding some light on the situation. All right, Capricorn, thanks for your patience there. So as I was saying, you're currently in this position where you're having to learn something. You're having to grow. You're having to learn from the experiences of others in order to move forward, in order to achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve. With the High Priestess here, this is telling you that you need to trust your intuition with regards to your forward movement. Both the High Priestess and the Hierophant are very spiritual cards. They focus on an inner knowing, an inner growth. They focus on kind of an overall inner guidance as well as spiritual guidance from above. With the High Priestess, there could be something that you haven't seen with regards to this forward movement that is going to become clear to you, something you haven't seen with all the hard work that you've been putting in. You suddenly get the realization of something that you were not aware of, which produces stability. Whether this is you trusting your intuition or gaining knowledge on something that wasn't clear, you gain stability with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is often a business person, somebody who's very stable, very kind of set and established. They're very much a kind and nurturing soul, very, very giving. This could be somebody in your life who opens up and gives you something with regards to this forward movement, to bring about this justice, to bring about this fairness for you, to help you achieve what it is you're trying to achieve, to help you release some of these burdens. But I feel like, Capricorn, this is your energy because the Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn. So I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you're going to be gaining the stability that you're looking for. I feel like a lot of that is going to be related to your personal view, your personal mindset. We have grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. I feel like as you focus on gratitude and as you focus on the things that you have rather than the things that you don't, it's going to take away this feeling of worry and fear, and it's going to help you to see things from a different perspective. Breathe is saying, take a moment, step back, look at things from a new perspective, and look within. This very much, just reminds me of the High Priestess. It's, take a look within. Take that time to listen to your higher self. Listen to the things that your inner voice is saying about your future movement. And then, of course, we already discussed higher power. Let me see what else I get from here. Do weigh your options very, very carefully. That's, one warning we get with the Justice card. Weigh your options carefully with regards to your personal development and with regards to this forward movement. Make sure you're making the right decision. Trust your intuition on that. I realize a lot of you have put a lot of effort into something that you're not quite seeing come about yet. But what we see here is it looks like this work that you've put into this is now saying, okay, you put work into what you're trying to achieve. Now you need to put work into you in order to create balance and have that stability here. So I feel like that's very, very important. All right, Capricorn, work on you, focus on you, your own growth. Absolutely important for the rest of the month. For those of you that are interested in an extended reading, I'm going to take more cards on these. If this does have to do with love, it'll show up within the extended. But I'm still feeling very strongly this seems to be more business oriented, more, you know, future stability and foundational type things, more than love related situations. I feel like love is taking a back seat for you. If this did not resonate with you, please check your moon, your rising signs, and your Venus sign in case we do get a love reading there. But with regards to your career in this forward movement, Capricorn, it does look like if you take the time to work on yourself, I feel like you're going to see that stability. You're going to see the burdens falling away, and you're going to gain some balance. But it's going to take a little bit of time because there's something internal within you and within, you know, this spiritual development of your own, the spiritual growth that needs to occur in order for that to happen. So quite beautiful. I wish you well for the rest of the month. If you're hopping over to the extended reading, there's a link down below. Otherwise, I will see you again soon. Thank you for stopping by and visiting the video. Please be sure to click subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.